Good morning. Okay, here's the current situation here.
It's cold.
It's cold.
That's the current situation.
It's cold. We're sitting at the Love's truck stop, not too far from our house. We woke up this morning and, okay, we made an attempt this morning to make a start of the video, and the battery went dead right away.
Well, in true hanging with Herky fashion, the battery did go dead in the camera.
So here we go. Let's try it again. So
yes.
Today is
Thursday, the 14th of December. Yes.
We wake up this morning in Indiana and it is cold and overcast. Yes. So we had a crazy idea. We hooked the camper on the car and we drove down to land between the lakes in Kentucky. It's 62 degrees.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
We are overdressed.
So we're going to take the next couple days. We're going to see some Christmas sites that we like to look at. We are here at Patty's 1880s settlement, and we came here 2 years ago. So tonight we're going to look at the lights and have a good time, have some dinner, and we hope to show that to you. After that, we're going to just move on up through Indiana, making several stops. I think you'll enjoy this. Stick around with us. Herky's with us, and we're going to have a good time. Okay, here's the situation.
Again, this time. This happened to us 2 years ago, and we forgot. So if you want to come and eat at Patty's, you need to make a reservation ahead of time. So at 4 o'clock...
But since we decided to come here at the last minute...
Well, we should have called the drive it down.
Probably.
But, so at 4 o'clock, they will start putting, taking names and squeeze us in where they can.
So we may or may not get lucky tonight and get a seat here. We'll see how it goes. So our plan is to chill out here a little bit and then wait till it gets dark and look at the lights. But plenty to see here during the day. So let's look around and we'll show you what this has to offer.
This is like a little hut thing that they have set up, and they have Mrs. Claus over here baking, and we just had our picture taken in the sled, and I got Ed a picture that he's an elf. So anyway, we're gonna walk around in here for a little bit because the music's not playing in here. And then we'll go outside, but we can't talk because the music's playing. We can't catch a break. Let's go look. They have some really cute stuff in there, but it's too close to Christmas for me to shop for myself. Let's go to the Christmas store.
Over there, they've got a 1948 Crosley automobile. Go back in our videos and just search Crosley 1948. We have a video on those. Nancy's dad restored one to excellent condition, and we had the opportunity to drive it around for a little while. And I think you really like it. So go back and search our videos. I think you'll find it interesting. So we're having a little hard time videoing here because they have music blasting everywhere. So try to get someplace where it's quiet and video a little bit. Really cool place. I think if you came here, you'd really enjoy it. Like I said, we're waiting for tonight when the lights are visible. But for right now, we're just shopping around. Okay, let me try to give you a little history here. In 1975, Bill and Patty Triller stopped by Grand Rivers, Kentucky, and fell in love with this little town right here on Kentucky Lakes. And they soon purchased a hotel, and a couple of years later, they opened a little hamburger stand. And from there, it was called Hamburger Patty's Ice Cream and Hamburgers and Ice Cream Parlor. So from there, they just started growing this town. Now, this is not an 1880s settlement, but it's a replica of that. So it's been going ever since. One building's led to another, and it's quite popular. So they say that over 350,000 people every year come here and visit this little town. right here on the side of Kentucky Lake. So this year will be no different, especially at Christmas time. There will be a lot of people here and looking around. So although it's not an authentic 1880s town, it certainly looks authentic. So we have been here a couple times before. We stumbled on this on accident a few years ago when we were camping down in the land between the lakes. We'd never heard of it. So today we try to get here as often as we can. We've been here 2 or 3 times, and we really enjoy it. So I'm just sitting here relaxing right by the mini golf course and waiting on Nancy to catch up to me.
This place is beautiful and it's a fun place to come, but if you're coming here to do Christmas shopping, forget it.
So this
Prices
is something,
are like triple the cost.
this is something we did not recall from the last time we were here. It probably was like this, we just don't recall it.
I don't know, I bought a pair of boots here last time.
Oh,
I don't know.
The prices are ridiculous.
Yeah,
so
like 3 times what they should be.
Don't think we're going to be buying anything. Nancy did buy a $6 necklace.
Well, yes.
And it was
50%.
It was 50% off.
So I got it for $6. So anyway, we're going to go and try to get our name on the list, see what happens. If not, there is a barbecue place across the street, which I'm holding out big hopes for that.
We're killing time.
Not sure.
Yeah. So here's the deal. Nancy would probably rather eat at the barbecue place. I want to try out this Patty's restaurant. I'm probably wrong.
Well, you know.
Because I usually am. So anyway, we're just killing time. We've got about 15 more minutes to put our name on the list to see if maybe we'll get a shot at getting into Patty's. If not, we're going to go over here
right
to
across the street.
T. Lawson's Grill and look around. We're waiting on the sun go down and just see the town all lit up.
Yes.
All right, let's go see what we can
we'll show
get.
you too. We'll show them.
Yeah, let's see what we can get accomplished. Okay, we're going to do an update here on what's going on with the restaurant saga.
Yeah. We're across the street.
We got on the waiting list over there. They handed us a menu. We sat down. The prices were astronomical.
Well, and like we were just going to get a hamburger because that's what we're getting here. But at the top it said $2 was added to each sandwich.
After 4 o'clock.
Right, after 4 o'clock. So the hamburgers were $15, so you're going to add $2 to each of ours, so $17 for a hamburger. So we came across the street and they are $12.99.
so look, we hate to be such tightwads, but
we have to be, right?
We have to be. So
well, and their attitudes are
anyway. So what we decided to do is we're going to eat at the cheaper restaurant here.
Yes.
But then we're going to go over and look at the Christmas lights at the other place afterwards. So.
And then we're going to drive a little ways and spend the night at a Cracker Barrel so we get a good breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
And then we have another town in store.
We'll update you as we go along here, so hang on. We're not done for the evening.
Our food is already here in an amazingly fast way. But look at this. Isn't that beautiful? But look at Ed's.
That's a heart attack on a bun. Look at
that.
Look at that. There's like some kind of jelly or something on it. So.
And the fries and the coleslaw is really good. So we're going to put you down and we're going to eat.
Okay, we got to walk off that big dinner.
Ed went to put our leftovers in the van and get Herky so he can have a walk. So that when it is time to go to bed tonight, he is ready for bed.
He spent too much time in the van today.
But he's so excited right now because there is so much for him to pee on, but I'm trying to keep him from it.
So we're going to walk around a little bit, look at the Santa land.
It's
we're right back where we were when it was daylight, but it looks much better at night. So,
oh yeah, you got to see this.
All right, take a look.
There's another nativity here, but nothing's in there yet. I don't know if they do like a live nativity later. I don't know. But anyway, right here, the lights are all blue, and you see like the streaming lights behind us. But down below, there's like another tunnel to walk through. So we're gonna go walk through that now. Come on. See what I mean? Come on, we're gonna walk through the tunnel together.
So we just walked down from where those lights were at down here to the marina. So it's, you know, I can see those patties and that light display right there. It's just a short, like 3-minute walk down here to the marina where the, so we're right on the side of the Kentucky Lake. But look at these sailboats. I had to take a second to show you this. All right, we wanted to see some more marinas, but it's like
this is Green Turtle Bay.
Green Turtle Bay.
It's too dark. We should have came before dark.
Yep. So.
Oh well. But look what I did. Ed went to get Herky out of the car so we could video, and I got us each a small. We have a
That's
personal.
Us. Us doesn't mean you, Herky.
A personal size lemon meringue pie.
So
each
that
got one.
Maybe late dessert tonight or tomorrow.
When we get where we're going,
we're not quite sure.
Crack those dudes out.
So what we're gonna do now is, you know, we've seen this area here. We've got some more things we want to see. So we're gonna get up north of Evansville, and hopefully we're hoping to hit a Cracker Barrel for the night there, and then from there we're gonna shoot on over to Santa Claus, Indiana, and look at some more Christmas stuff. So.
Fun.
All right, we'll catch in with you. We'll check back in with you in just a minute. Good morning, everybody, from Camp Cracker Barrel. Nancy's still inside. She's not asleep. She's getting ready. So we spent the night here in Madisonville, Kentucky, after, you know, making it up from Patty's there last night. We are headed over to Santa Claus, Indiana, for our Indiana Christmas extravaganza tour, I guess you'd call it. But we had a really good night here last night. Let me show you around a little bit. So I'll just take a second and talk about this because everybody's always curious about how we do this. Honestly, we like these little end spots here the best, where there's grass right next to the camper, and we just pull through there. And the good thing about that, in the morning all we do is put Herky on a leash and open the door and let him out and visit that tree right there. So works out pretty good. So it's about 32 degrees, something like that, and we were really warm last night. So always get a lot of questions about this hose. The van has a diesel heater in it, and if you go and look at our video on the tour of our adventure rig, you can see all about that. But we have this hose that goes from the van to the camper, and it heats the van and the camper both. So we stayed nice and toasty last night with no generator. And as you can see, we've got a cord going to the camper that is just running there, plugged into the inverter in the camper. So we have plenty of power in the camper, in the van. And We were able to watch a movie last night, and so I got up this morning and just popped in really quick here into the van. It's a little crowded in there right now, but I was able to go in there and change clothes, and it's warm, and then Nancy has the camper to do her changing too. So anyway, we are going to head into Cracker Barrel and get us some breakfast, and let Herky sit in the camper where it's nice and warm, and then we'll get on with our day.
Okay, I am alive. It is 9:44. We have never slept in this late, but it was nice and quiet and peaceful here. So now we're gonna go in and have breakfast. I am so excited. I love Cracker Barrel's breakfast, and we have a food delivery, looks like. Welcome to Santa Claus, Indiana.
I bet you thought we were making that up.
Just another stop on our little holiday tour.
We just crossed the river from Owensboro, Kentucky, the Ohio River, that is.
Yes.
And came up here to Santa Claus, Indiana. Whenever I mention this to people, they can't believe there's a place called Santa Claus.
But there is, yes.
So there is a town called Santa Claus. Actually, there's a really cool amusement park here called Holiday World.
Yeah, we've never been.
Never been, but we drove by it many times. Also, right down the road here is Lincoln
State Park and National Park.
Yes,
right?
There's two parks there. There's a state park
Across
and a
the street
national
from
park.
each other.
The Lincoln is the boyhood home of Lincoln, just on the other side of the river here from Kentucky. So, all right.
His sister is buried there.
Yeah,
am I correct?
yeah. Actually, we did a video there several years ago.
Yeah.
But
now, also down here in Santa Claus, Indiana, we are going to go to the Candy Castle.
We are.
We are.
I guess she has plans I didn't know about. So
they have frozen hot chocolate.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
She remembers everything. All right. The van's just parked right over there. Let's jump back in it and get into town. We're right on the edge of town. Okay, I made it up to Santa Claus, Indiana post office. Now, this post office is very important because this is where your letters from Santa go to. Actually, Santa Claus, Indiana. So the post office played a pivotal role in the name of this town, because when the town was founded, it was called Santa Fe, Indiana, Santa Fe, and they wanted a post office. So they applied in 1846. They applied to the federal government to get a post office here, and their application was denied because it said they needed to pick a different name for their town because the government wouldn't put a post office in Santa Fe. So the people got together and they decided, what can we do? Well, we'll just call it Santa Claus, Indiana. So that's how Santa got its name, from Santa Fe to Santa Claus, Indiana. And today there's a post office and a whole town built around it. All right, just right down from the post office is the Santa Claus Christmas store. So as you can imagine, when I was up there at the post office, Nancy ran down the Christmas store. So we're gonna run inside and see what she's up to inside the Christmas store in Santa Claus. Well, you remember Kevin in Home Alone Christmas? I'm beginning to feel a little bit like Kevin. I cannot find Nancy. Now you might say, hey, let's pick up your cell phone and call her. Are you kidding me? We're in southern Indiana. There's no cell phone signals down here. I know that those of you that live in the big city cannot even fathom that there's a place with no cell phone signal, but in Indiana, there's a lot of those places. So here I sit on the bench. I sat in the coffee shop for a while, waited on her. I've looked around here. I don't know if she's gone to another shop or another shopping center. Santa Claus isn't that big. There's like 3 buildings and a parking lot. So went back to the van. She's not there. Herky's still there. He's taking a nap. All right, I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna walk around a little bit and see if I can find her. As soon as I can catch up with her, I'm going to let you know. But there's some other shops over here. Maybe she went in them. I don't know. This is hilarious because this has never happened to us where I've lost her for like a half hour. So I can, oh, there she is. Hey, hey. I just see her walking across the parking lot. So Kevin has been found.
You should have known where I was. There was a boutique over there. I went over to the boutique. Did you go get coffee? Or did you get hot chocolate?
I got coffee, but it's like Kevin on Home Alone.
I'm lost in
Santa Claus, Indiana. There is no cell phone signal here, so I haven't been able to call her.
I tried to call you.
There's no signal, especially in there.
Oh, okay.
So I sat in there, had coffee.
Yeah, you got something on your lip
I
there,
got on my
kid.
lip anyway. So
I think you had a pastry too.
This has not been rehearsed. No pastry. This has not been rehearsed. No, no cookie. I just no.
Okay.
I don't know what that might have been from breakfast. All right.
Oh dear.
So we found each other again in Santa Claus, Indiana. So
there's Santa Claus climbing the.
We don't have to call out for the reindeer to come rescue us. So, all right,
funny.
Let's look around a little bit.
Did you video in there?
Yeah, I did. Okay, this time I'm not letting her out of my sight. I don't want to spend the next half hour, 45 minutes looking for her.
Well, it wasn't that long. Was it that long?
I don't know.
You're crazy. No, he'll stick by me in here because he'll put stuff in my basket. You watch and see.
I don't know about that. All right, so I don't know the history of this place, but we've been here before. It's a little brick castle looking building.
Yeah.
And it has
it's a stretch.
It's a candy shop. It's just a candy shop. They got all kinds of candy in there.
And
there's quite a few cars on the parking lot.
Last time we were here, they had frozen hot chocolate at the end. I'm hoping they still have it.
Doesn't sound good to me. I want my hot chocolate hot. So, all right.
You haven't tried this.
All right, let's look inside. Before we go inside, I want to say that Herky's up in the van in the parking lot. He is not happy. I can hear him barking all the way. He just follows us looking out the window barking. So look up there. See, he's up there, he's barking. He thinks he's got to be with us at all times. Oh, he's part of the team, and he's saying, hey, we're being left behind. Oops, I got to get in there. She went in without me. And you know what that means. This is a small building. I'm probably not going to lose her, but... Hello. Here it is.
Look how cute these are. It's the Pez, but look, it's a whole Santa. And they have snowmen, too. Aren't they cute? But I'd have to buy 6 of them. Oh, my word. Look at this. The Office. Our son-in-law is in love with The Office.
So you can get the full castle experience by going this way, the shortcut to drinks and confections. Look at where Nancy went. She wants the full experience.
Of course I am. Do we need a basket?
No.
Ah, wax lips. Wax fangs. Wax mustache. No way. Do you see this? I could match Ed.
Okay.
I got it. And it is good. Think of hot chocolate, really rich hot chocolate, but it's cold.
It's liquid. It's not.
Yes, it's not
like
frozen,
more like a slushy.
but it's
type thing.
cold with Cool whipped cream on top. It's really good. Anyway, this place was built in 1935 by the Curtis family. Okay, so you don't know who the Curtis family is, but you know of Babe Ruth, Butterfinger,
Big Candy.
the big candies. Not Hershey, but the Curtis family. Anyway, they built this in 1935, and
The
then,
grand opening was December 22nd, 1935.
and then you know the Depression hit.
So there was going to be 1,000 acres here. So listen, we're just kind of regurgitating what we heard in there.
We have this.
The owner of the company, the owner of this shop right now, bought this place in '95 or something like that, and it was in disrepair, and he brought it back again. He just gave us about a 5-minute dissertation with about an hour worth of information. So
Yeah, amazing.
So anyway, what was happening is so many kids were writing the post office here in Santa Claus, Indiana, writing letters to Santa, that the postmaster could barely keep up. So they came up with this idea. They were going to build a, you know, at the same time there was Knoxbury Farm, Disneyland, a lot of small places going on. They thought that they would open up a place here where kids could come and have the whole Santa experience. So with the help of the Curtis family,
month of December,
this was the first building on a 1,000-acre theme park that was going to be here.
And then the depression
hit. It never got off the ground.
And then they did something else, but then
they started making candy here in the factory.
Right. Yeah. And then Pearl Harbor. Then
on Pearl Harbor, this was switched over from making candy for children to candy for the war effort. So a lot of candy came from this place, and we're in the rations of our troops overseas. So wow, that's it. There's a ton of history here. I wish.
But we'll do an update after this airs. We'll do a midweek update.
Yeah, when we do our midweek update, we'll talk more about this.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, front and back, both sides.
Cute little building.
Yeah,
we've had
very nice owner.
Great time. Wish we could have recorded. There's music playing in there, so it was hard. Alrighty. This is the Candy Castle in Santa Claus, Indiana.
Now we are headed to
French Lick. Yep. So we got to drive across country here, French Lick, to the West Baden Hotel, the grand Christmas tree and the grand rotunda of the West Baden Hotel is amazing.
Yes.
So that's where we're headed to see the big Christmas tree.
Okay, I have Ed facing the camera towards us, because once we enter, I'm going to have him turn it so you can see inside this dome room. What do they call it? Like,
rotunda?
Like rotunda. Okay. I knew there had to be like a fancy name. So hang on. Get ready.
Wait for it.
Get ready. Get in a clear spot, Ed. Don't let anybody be in front of you. All right, step off to the side. Hey, we should have dinner here.
Looks a little pricey for us.
All right, turn it around. We have visited the bathrooms. I have visited 3 shops that are here. And yes, they're just as expensive as in Patty's $18.80 a town. So now Ed wants, there's like a little trolley thing that takes you to the casino. And Ed wants to ride the trolley and go to the casino. I'm not sure if he's going to drop some quarters in.
I'm not going to do any gambling. The trolley's free. So, or that's what we're told. So our bus driver, we parked up on the parking lot. Okay, get this. So what we're trying to do is, because we have the trailer, we're trying to be as inconspicuous as possible. So what we've done,
as you can possibly be.
Yeah. So we parked in the very back of the lot, and we rode the shuttle bus to the West Baden Hotel.
Free.
And so the guy told us, he said, "Oh, you guys could probably just park there all night and stay in that camper. Nobody'd say anything to you." I doubt we do that. We'll see. But he told us about this little shuttle trolley that takes you over to the casino. So we might do that.
We're waiting for dark.
The plan
is so we can show you lights.
So we've got a little bit of time to kill before it gets dark. So the rotunda of this hotel is amazing.
Yeah, and they're getting ready across from us for either a wedding reception or a very formal dinner. We're not sure which.
So we're gonna hang out a little bit. Let's go check out this shuttle thing, this little trolley. If it's free, we'll get on it and go over to the casino just for the ride. So hang on just a second. Let us check this out. Okay, we're walking down to this little trolley station.
We think.
Oh, I see the trolley coming. So let's go down. We're gonna find out something. We stopped.
But turn the camera around. Let them see this outside of this building, because it is a gorgeous.
So there's the building there. Okay.
The big porch. It's almost like the one up in Mackinac.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So anyway,
And you don't have to pay to sit on their front porch.
Yeah, that's true.
They charge you now. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did. All right, let's get down here. I see this trolley thing coming.
And see if they're going to charge Ed.
We're kind of winging it here. Let's see what happens.
Hello, folks.
Howdy.
Oh, that's cute.
I'll take a picture of you taking a picture of me.
It's free and we are on. We're going to the casino. I think since it's free, we should at least maybe throw like a quarter in out of slot machine. I don't know. Anyway, this is so much fun. I'm gonna ride backwards, but I don't care. All right, here we go. Oh my word, that was so much fun. And it's the cutest thing. I need to ask when on our way back, like how old that is. But it was a very long trip. What, 5-10 minutes? At least. So anyway, I'm excited to ride it back, but now we're gonna go see about the casino. I don't know why, but we are. Okay, I was just kidding because actually I know nothing about this. You don't put quarters in. It looks like $1 up to $100. So I am married to Ed Ferguson for almost 42 years now, and he would probably cut my hands off if I put money in this machine. So I'm not even gonna try it.
All right, I have to interject here right now. So
You wouldn't cut my hands off?
No, I wouldn't. But hey, when we came in here, they told us we couldn't video
No, they said not to video the tables.
tables. So
Yeah,
anyway,
so we're okay at the slot machine,
we're gonna
just
stick
not
on-
the tables.
Well, I don't know. They may come over here and tackle us and throw us to the floor and take the camera away.
Maybe.
I don't know. So
Well, let's cut this short.
we're just gonna walk around looking here.
He did give us a map. They do have restaurants, so we don't know. We're still looking.
All right, let's look around a little bit.
This doesn't have the wow factor that the other one
The West
has.
Baden, yeah.
But it is pretty and it's old. I love like the marble columns and the floor is beautiful. But we're enjoying it and the decorations
It's
are
awesome.
just, yeah.
Yeah. So Hannah, I want to ask a question.
Okay.
What does these swanky hotels and Walmart have in common?
Not one single solitary thing.
No. Everybody's walking around in their pajamas.
Oh, yeah. They have a Polar Express going on. That's why.
So the French Lick Scenic Railway stops here at this hotel, and so what they do is people are in their pajamas walking around. So
Yeah, that is true. I didn't think about that. But
So-
the whole family matches, so it's really cool.
Yeah. They look like new pajamas versus
Yes.
dirty, worn out ones. So
Right, and their hair's done. So that's why I didn't make that connection.
all right, we're having a great time.
I found a sweet spot. And I'm looking, and we just missed the trolley, so we may as well sit here and rock for a while. And it's starting to get dark.
As you walk through the halls here at the French Lick Resort, this place is very historic, so you can see just pictures of people for 100 years that have come here. Most presidents have been here at one time or another, governors, major entertainment figures, national figures. So French Lick is really popular. A lot of famous people have been here. We've seen everybody from Bob Hope to Ozzy Osbourne photos in there, and so that was pretty interesting seeing that, just seeing the diversity of people that have been here. So anyway, the front porch here is amazing too, just sitting here. You don't have to spend a lot of money to have a good time, so you can come to a place like this and just sit and relax and take in the views. Doesn't cost you a dime, so that's pretty much what we're doing. As Nancy said, we're gonna sit out here a minute. In about 20 minutes, that shuttle will be back. The train. So that train was here back, in the day too. So that's a very old train. I think it's 1918. I think I read somewhere. I don't know for sure, but anyway, a lot of fun, a good time. We're really enjoying it. But we want to get back to the West Baden because we want to see what it looks like at nighttime. So hang on.
We just found out that this trolley car is 93 years old and it came from Portugal. Interesting, right?
Yeah, it was great. And all this antique woodwork is just amazing.
Yeah, it is beautiful. And our driver is 86 years old, right?
87.
87.
He's a national treasure.
Yes, he is. Retired a school bus driver of 51 years.
So we've been chatting it up with him. He lost his wife about 3 years ago, something like that. And
just a few months
he's been
before their 61st.
all over the country and drove a school bus for sports teams and everything like that. Just a wonderful guy. We've just really had a good time chatting with him. We are stopping now at the Polar Express station.
To let more people on.
I think he's letting more people on. And but we're still headed towards the West Baden.
Isn't it beautiful? It's
awesome.
all lit up. I'm glad we waited to see it lit up.
As we were here earlier, as you've seen, but when you come back at night and you see the lights and
we walked in the front
glow.
door this time.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's gorgeous.
So I hope you really enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun.
We sure did, but we're not done. We still have tomorrow.
Right. So we're gonna look around here a little bit, go up, catch up with Herky in the parking lot in the van, and we're gonna head on up towards Bloomington, Indiana. And next time you talk to us, it'll be in the morning. So, alrighty, take a look really quick here though.
Good morning.
Okay, we got to take a break from the regularly scheduled program. We're here at Brown County State Park, and we're going to head to the lodge. But you know what? They got a sewage dump station here, so tonight we'll be at home. So, we've got this portable toilet in our camper that we got to empty because we've been using the past few days. Boondocking. So alrighty, here you go. Here's the spot. I'm gonna spare you the details, but we're gonna dump this toilet really quick and get back. We're gonna run down to the lodge.
We are at the lodge here in Brown County State Park. We're gonna go in and take a look. Hopefully they have a fire going upstairs.
We have no idea what kind of Christmas decorations they got.
We're gonna find
go
out.
And see. So let's go take a look.
Well, how was the Astrovan?
Oh, I didn't tell him what I was doing.
Oh.
You can tell him.
There's an Astrovan in the parking lot. It's in good shape for an Astrovan, and he went and looked at it, so I was just wondering if he tackled the people and bought it from them. All right, now what?
Well, this is really disappointing. So we were hoping we'd come up here to the upper level of the lodge, and they have a big fireplace here and a Christmas tree, and they got these really cool rockers, but they don't have the fire on. So they got the wood all stacked up there, and no fire going. So we're gonna sit here, relax, enjoy the atmosphere for a minute, but with no fire, we're probably not gonna stick around here too much longer. We'll see.
As Ed already told you, the fire is not going, and I don't understand why, because it could snow at any minute, looks to me like. It's awful out there. Anyway, so here's what we've decided. We're gonna go to Story, Indiana, because it's just a quirky little town, and we wanna see if it's decorated, and then we'll come back to Nashville. Let's go.
The destination is on your right, Story. Arrived.
We made it. Story, Indiana. And it's decorated pretty cute, I think. It's
doesn't look like
rusticy.
Not a lot going on right now.
No, well, it's still early. A lot of people are asleep.
Yeah.
It's only like, what, 11? Yeah, 11, 19.
Nobody's asleep at 11.
Well, you don't know what kind of night they had.
Yeah. All right, let's walk up and take a look at the inn here, and they've got bed and breakfast here, and a lot of things like that.
We've eaten here before. Good food.
Yep, it's a pretty good place. Let's go look at the decorations.
All right.
Come here. Hey, come back here. Come here. Well, this is it, Story, Indiana. There's not much here, just the inn here. It's been here since 1851, and it's pretty historic. A lot of people come down here. They got a nice little bed and breakfast now. At nighttime, it's lit up quite a bit. Of course, we're here in the daytime, so probably not going to see very many Christmas decorations, but still very peaceful here, and it's neat to come down and see this historic place.
You enjoyed that, because we sure did. We are just outside of Nashville, Indiana, at an overlook.
Bean Blossom, Indiana.
Bean Blossom. If you are a bluegrasser, you know about Bean Blossom. I'm getting ready to make some lunch, and I'm watching because there's this truck backing in and out.
We're afraid he's going to back into our camper.
I know. So, okay. He's
oh,
moving.
there he goes.
Okay. Anyway, sorry. Sidetracked.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. So I'm going to make lunch. We're going to sit here and have our lunch at this beautiful overlook, and then we will go home and unpack and
get ready for Christmas
and church tomorrow.
That's right.